Race number 4 then, first leg of the triple trio with a massive jackpot going in. It's a Class 4 over the 1400 metres, headed by Super Missile. Cheeky winner last time out over the 1200 metres, gets up in trip. Top score drops back into Class 4 for the first time. Carefree Prince has speed, but he's got barrier 14. Jin King makes his debut. High-priced ISG for David Hall and Matthew Poon. I'm a Witness rolls as well. He's got barrier 10. Flying Nova went forward last time. He's come up with barrier 7. And Triumphant Lights, he's run up over the mile last start. He went forward too.
Let's have a look at the pace. I'm a Witness, Carefree Prince. They are noted front runners. Travel Emperor again has come up with another nice barrier. He's had quite a few good barriers of late. 9 was a bit awkward last start, but it's a good one here. Super Missile from barrier 8. If he can slot into the 1x1, that's a perfect spot. He is up to the longer trip, and I think probably looks clearly the horse to be beating.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? Here is Travel Emperor, though. As you say, he's got the good draw. He's been racing some good placings without actually winning, Travel Emperor. The tongue tie goes back on him, so maybe that's the key with the tongue tie, because he seems to be working OK here. Speedy Wally, now, he's behaving himself in this particular gallop, so I thought I'd show it. He can play up, as we know. He's a bit of a monkey. And then, as I said, he cocks his head.
I think he heard you, Paul. He was having a look at you.
It starts winking at the camera, right? But, yeah, he's reasonably well behaved. I didn't mind I'm a Witness's work here with Multimax. I thought it was going very well, and he's getting to a very dangerous rating now, I'm a Witness. He gets that claim as well. So he had some just going on from Multimax, who generally works really well, and I thought it was a good piece from him.
All right, OK, take note of that. So, yeah, the jackpot here, over $7 million going into the triple trio, some estimated dividend in the region of $13 million. We'll start our search for those winners with our likely favourite here, Super Missile and jockey Zach Purton.
Super Missile, Zach, a few nervous moments for you last time?
Maybe for the people watching the screen, but I wasn't too worried.
Still, though, for him to get up and win that way, he's obviously got talent. Yeah,
it was a pretty ordinary field. The form out of the race hasn't been franked. He'd done no work, so he was entitled to hit the line when the gap come, but they've still got to get up and do that, and he done that. He'd done it in nice fashion. So he's a nice progressive horse. I think the extra distance is going to suit him.
Just looking at him too, he's not that great out of the gates. Is that something that he's going to need to work on?
Yeah, it's been a problem for him right from the start. He just doesn't stand up right and comes out a little bit off balance. Gets back, but at his last trial he seemed to begin a little bit better, so hopefully now that he's up in distance he can take a spot more comfortably.
You've also had a bit to do with Jin King, who lines up in the same race. What can you tell us about this first starter?
Yeah, he's a nice enough horse, but he's probably going to need the outing, I think.
It doesn't look like the penny's quite dropped with Jin King just yet. Certainly has, though, with Super Missile. He's going to take the world of beating here, I think, up in trip. Let's have a look at some of his rivals. Triumphant Lights and Ambitious Pins, who's still looking for that first win.
Yeah, he's a bit of a threatener, isn't he, Ambitious Pins? He sort of sucks you in, but he's going to suck me in again, actually. I'm going to put him in for 4th because I think he'll hit the line OK. Triumphant Lights, not an easy one to get right. He was a point off a drop in grey going into this. They rolled forward and he ran a very cheeky race. He could well do the same again. So I'm going to take the chance that he can't back it up and shop with Ambitious Pins and not Triumphant Light.
Yeah, I left them both out. I've given Ambitious Pins plenty of
done
chance.
with him?
Well, yeah, he runs OK. He'll probably win now, but he runs consistently, but he just gives away too much of a start, I think.
All right, OK. So 1 in, 1 out. Travel Emperor's been pretty consistent, not beaten far in his last few starts, and has come up with that inside draw as well.
Yeah, I've got him in the numbers, Travel Emperor, because he is more consistent than this horse. Tongue tie going on might help him as well. Barrier 1, he should get his opportunity.
Yeah, he's got more scope for improvement, hasn't he? He's quite an honest horse, only had the 8 starts. Rarely run a bad race, varying distances. He's obviously had some good runs of late. I think he'll get a good run from the gate. And the tongue tie going on, maybe there has been a little breathing issue there. Who knows? That might improve him a little bit. Yeah, a couple of lengths or so.
All right, OK. Jin King is the debutant here. Holy Roman Emperor, 4-year-old, apologies, was second top lot at last season's ISG sale.
He was, £1,098. He's had 5 trials. The hood goes on debut. I haven't seen enough for me to warrant him in the numbers.
No, I'm actually quite a fan of, you know, how he is as a type, and obviously, you know, a very expensive ISG, and he's looked pretty ordinary, to be honest, so far. Having said that, there's been a lameness issue and a stress fracture too, so he's probably, you know, still overcoming those completely, and he's learning about racing, so he's going to need some time, I think, before we see the best of him.
A bit further too, maybe. Holy Roman Emperor.
All right, OK, so watch on him. But Super Missile, Paul's going to take the world of beating.
Looks that way, doesn't he? Yeah, I've got him on top, Super Missile. It was a good run last time, 1400 looks ideal. I'm going to make I'm a witness to the long shot, though. He's really well rated now, and he's going to go to front with Dylan Moe aboard, who is riding well. Dylan Moe, he's won off a rating of 62, and he's rated 48 with a claim, so he's really well rated. He's not far away from a win, I think. Carefree Prince is another one that's going to be on the pace, and he's been running well recently, and Travel Emperor will just snack in behind. So the way to play it, I thought, would be each way that I'm a witness at 19 and 4-6. You just take a save of Quinella with the favourite.
You double dipping, Paul.
Yeah, double dipping. Why not?
Like you.
We can change the rules, Brett.
I'm going with the one as well. Very hard to beat. He just looks classier than the opposition Super Missile, and I think getting to the longer trip, we'll even see that more as he opens up in the stretch. Grade 1, drawn OK here, barrier 4. He's at 11, 11, 12 at his last 3. He's quite a good horse on his day, and I think the good barrier gives him a chance. Same can be said about Travel Emperor. Honest, good barrier, and Ambitious Pins. He's not in the amazing gold category just yet, but he might be if he doesn't do anything after this race. He's in there for 4th, 1, 9, 3, 10. Look, Little Fish is sweet, Andrew. Just back the one to win.
Yeah, I can't see past him either. I think Super Missile is going to take a lot of pegging back here. That's the first leg of the triple trio.